So this one says, hi sisters, I've been dating my boyfriend for 7 months. I want him to break my virginity, but he says no. He wants to wait till marriage. I've tried to convince him several times that I'm ready to be broken. I just don't get it. Body no be firewood. I'm really upset. Should I just date someone who will be willing to do it? Please advise, because I'm very peeved. And that's coming in from Angela. Tina, should I come to you? Someone who wants to break her virginity. Boyfriend says no.
Okay, so she said body no be firewood, and she's a virgin. I'm not sure how that works, because those who are not virgins are the ones who know that body no be firewood. So anyway, she seems to know what she wants, and she seems to be ready for it. But you know, men are a bit skeptical to be the first if they are not sure about you. Because they know that when it's done well and they are not serious about you, they would probably you'll probably be following him everywhere he goes. You'll be like MTN. Anyway, so I think that you shouldn't be peeved, but you should just, okay, what's your goal in the relationship anyway? Just to have sex, and then what? What's your goal? Just to have sex? If it's just to have sex, then move on to the next, because he's not ready to do the break-in. But I'm sure the gentleman is proceeding with cautiousness, because he feels like if he's going to do it, then he must be the one. Like, you must be the person, because if he does it and it goes well and he's not serious about you and something happens, you know, there's so much. But my dear, I just want to say this. Sex is not just something that you do and get it over and done with. I don't know. A lot of women say, "Oh, I want to have sex and go, have sex and go," and then when they have the sex, then
they're hooked.
Then they are hooked. Then they are there. The people who were talking like they were some hard people
suddenly are catching feelings.
Yeah, you know, and I've called him and he's not picking. Listen, it's not as simple as people talk about it. A lot of people listen to other people's conversation and think that sex is just it. Like, you just do the act, you get up and you go. It's more than that. It's emotional, it's physical, it's spiritual. And you will get entangled, like you mix.
Entanglement.
Yes. You mix, like you exchange fluids and all those kinds of things. You don't want to rush and just get it over and done with. It's a special thing. Treat it as such.
Let me come to Rosina. You handle this one. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Okay. I think I didn't listen to all Tina said, but I'm sure she touched on a lot. Now, sex is not a joke. It's not something that you just decide to give to anybody just like that, especially the first time. And sometimes, especially the first experience, is usually overrated. It's not something that you probably remember. It's not something that you probably even enjoy. Because that whole agenda, the man may not even be what you thought he was going to be. So at the end of the day, you might not even be happy with it, but you'll be hooked, because mentally you feel like he is that person who has taken that one thing from you. So once you have the opportunity to control whoever does it first, I think that really have control of it and don't rush into it. Certain things are meant to happen naturally. The moment you force it, something happens, something goes wrong, and you say that, I gave you my virginity, you took my... No, you can't say that again. You say, you forced me. So in fact, you even raped me. You can even tell you things like that. Like, you forced me against my will. There's evidence. Oh, won't you do this with me? Then I'm leaving you. If you don't chop me, then I'm going. If you don't do it, I'm going. So take your time. There's no rush. Just take your time.
Take your time. Olivia, are you singing the same song?
Yeah, I am. I'm totally with my sisters. I mean, the question is, what's a big deal to be what's your problem? There's nothing wrong in still being a virgin. I mean, it's a good thing. And like the sisters are saying, soul ties and all of that, Charlie, you don't want to do that. You know, for me, Charlie, there's no rush in taking your knickers off. There's a lot more about sex. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You know, especially when you're with the right person. Like Rosie was saying, the first time, no, Charlie, it's not, you know, it's overrated. But, you know, once you're with the right person who understands you, who loves you for who you are, for me, it's a love-making process. And what better way to enjoy it, but with the right person at the right time, in the right place. And then you know that, oh, Charlie, it's fulfilling. So taking it off your personal box about, you know, I'm no longer a virgin, Charlie, no, for me, I'm not. I mean, I will thank my stars, you know, as long as the guy is not gay or he's not shady or he's not got uncircumcision problems or I don't know. That's just by the by. But as long as the guy is okay and he wants to wait, I feel like you should respect it. You know, but I mean, if you think that that's not your cup of tea, please, by all means, hit the road. But I'd advise that you chill on that.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll end it here. You're asking if you should date someone else. And I think you should just give it time. You know, there may be a reason why the guy wants to take his time with this one and not go right into breaking your virginity. So yeah, Charlie, just be calm. Soon you will be the one running away. Let's mark it. Let's mark it. Yeah. So my sisters will tell you.
Yeah.
You will be the one.
You know,
running
my
away.
mom used to say that.
Masa. Anyway, you ponder on that one until you know. And right back to the show. We really want to know how this one goes. Give us updates, yearly updates. Anyway, we'll end it here. Ladies, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And of course, to Lydia for once again bringing us this episode of Sister Sister. Really excited about it because Lydia gives us total control of our lives. And with Lydia, we truly get to decide. Thank you so much for watching Sister Sister on your favorite Citi TV. Now, don't forget, if you want some more exciting content, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. We call it the Citi Tube. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications for fresh updates.
Sister Sister, every Friday at 9 p.m. only on Citi TV.